Hello, internets. Figure I'd make a quick vid to try and give some structure to my plans from here on out for my hobbies and creations for those who occasionally pop in on my sleepy corner of cyberspace. After a bunch of soul searching and reflection, figure I'll take a sincere shot at turning this creative hobby into something more while working on college. So over the next year, I plan to significantly try to see if there's something to all this artsy stuff. With that said, my mindset is to treat stuff tagged as Maelstorm still as my hobby and online personas content. So all the little fan content such as MMXN and Rick's Adventure Legends, as well as other hobby projects like this one, they'll all stay underneath the Maelstorm handle. The other concepts that are mine will fall underneath the Agamare handle, which I'll be exploring turning into the legit career. I'll be putting a similar video up on that channel, digging into the specifics on that side of things if you want to go check that out too. So to run through things that this channel will have, firstly, there will still be little talky videos like this one with a lot of stuff from the 20 years I did cable tech support and other things I feel like would make a good chat. Secondly, I still want to get the craziness of Rick's Adventure Legends told, but it's probably going to have to get a form change to be a story. While working on the games and other stuff, creating that many sprites and models became a bit too much. Definitely a prime case of biting off more than I can chew. While I'd like everything to be a comic, even my other stories, drawing definitely devours time like nobody's business. So some pictures here and there, along with an accompanying story, I feel would let things chug along at a healthier pace. Alternatively, could maybe explore a visual novel style. If you have thoughts on comic versus novel versus visual novel styles, let me know in the comments. Next up is the little Mega Man fan games that came out of Rick's Adventure Legends over about 2 decades. I just about have all of them converted in Adobe Air ActionScript 3 now. I'm also doing various amounts of spring cleaning, some changes here and there, rebranding them to be underneath their acronyms to give them some more distance from the official games. I'm sticking with older video game music to better appease our YouTube overlord, as well as any song I can't positively identify to the best of my ability after all these years. So farewell MMXN map screen BGM. I've also overhauled the sound effects to be more in line with what you'd expect them to be, so like no more napalm to the ear when a barrel dies in MMN. For MMN and MMN intro, the same god-awful control scheme will still exist minus a charge button. Still important to appreciate the warts on them to judge how far time has passed since 2003. For MMXN and MMXN intro, I've tweaked it to be more forgiving despite my bloodthirsty younger self's motto. For example, health tanks now or permanent purchases you can use once per life and restore all your health, not just 1 bar. Later boss health adjusted down a bit in most cases. Tiamat's crystal thing is less random. Changed some heavier enemy attacks that would ignore your invincibility state and reduce most of the energy draining attacks. Added a null file check to continue so you can't spawn into an empty game and insta-die. Little changes like that, but it should still be quite lethal for anyone who stands in the fire. Also, while doing all that, figure now is as good a time as any to make good on adding those hidden bosses in. Not that who they were was too hidden given the hints I put on the forum, so anyone who still has those codes scribbled on a napkin somewhere from 17 years ago, they should still work to take on Mega Man and Rick respectively once this puppy's up. For RN, given the music bit mentioned before, there will be pretty much an entire soundtrack overhaul. If anyone has older video game music suggestions that they think fit the feel of any particular part of that game, let me know in the comments. I also want to make sure that the other 3 characters are playable, finish the outset, etc. I'll be sticking with the 1 page of bonus stages to unlock though instead of the load from the 4. Outside of these little Wade talks, fan stuff, any little other snippet of neat things like video game vids will still pop up on this channel. Alrighty, so that is the rundown on what my plan is for this side of things. To those who are subscribed, thank you for sticking with me despite my abysmal creation schedule so far. To those who that stuff sounds interesting, hit subscribe if you're not, and give a like to appease the YouTube gods. Don't forget to check out my Agamare channel also if you're interested in what's cooking over there. This is Wade, otherwise known as Maelstorm, over and out. Take care and stay safe out there in internet land.